Get ready for some fun with the Slow Stitching Sampler Happy Mail Challenge, along with the Hugs and Stitches Challenge. So this is a challenge that I am going to offer my community to take up and pick up the gauntlet with me. So we are going to set out on a journey to send hugs to as many friends as we can before the end of 2024. Now, this idea came about in two parts. I do an annual Happy Mail Challenge every year, and I really have not talked a lot about that this year, so this is the perfect opportunity for me to do so. And then my friend Linda Coker at Icky Chic on YouTube has come up with a happy Hugs and Stitches challenge. So I am going to mix the two together. So you can follow along with me and make some of the projects, and you can follow along with her, get some ideas. It's just to give you ideas, strictly to give you ideas. And then you can send these in person, give them in person, mail them, whatever you want to do, to your friends, to people who need a hug. And we're going to make this one today together, and this one I've already made. So in my Facebook group, I did a poll, and I asked, what would you like to see me make for this project? And they voted on the little mini journals and the bookmarks. So this video is going to be all about showing you how to make these little adorable journals. And then in the next video, I will show you how to make the bookmarks. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is score the 6x8. All right, let's see. Make sure I'm getting this in the right spot. Looks like it might be a little shorter. Okay. Okay, so there's the first thing. So 6x8, scored it in the middle. Okay, so now we are going to cut the fabric. This is like a thicker cotton that I found. All right, so we just want to cut it maybe like a 1/4 of an inch in. I'm using pinking shears. This is going to be covered up with whatever trim and whatever else I decide. Go ahead and do it on all 4 sides. And I love that the pinking shears helps prevent it from fraying. I hope you're going to take up this challenge with us and have a lot of fun. Okay, so since the cardstock is this stripe fabric, I found this and I thought this would be a cute little piece to put on top of the other piece. So I like this idea. Now you can use any color of the fabric, whatever you have. If you don't have something, you can use batting. That's okay too. And I'm going to cut on the line. One thing that's nice about when you have fabric like this. Okay, so now this is going to go on top of that. So we're already getting rid of a lot of that brown, which is good. I like that. Okay. Now we're going to start putting in different lace. So let's just concentrate working on this and any confetti that you might have already on hand, and any lace that you might have around that you can use. So let me get all that. All right, so I have a blue lace, a cream, a white, and 2 little strips of fabric that brings out that red tone. Now I'm just going to get pinches and start sprinkling them down the center here. And it's okay, whatever the colors that you grab a hold of. Just little pinches at a time. Little pinches at a time. It's fun. This is like so fun. Okay, I think that's enough. Now, take my netting, open it up, and lay it right on top of this piece, and trim it down here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take it to my sewing machine, and I'm going to zigzag around the whole outside edge, and then I'm going to do some decorative stitching inside of that, and then I'll be back, and then we'll glue this to the cover, and then I'll make the signature pages on the inside with you, and we'll make the little tassel. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and glue this into place. And I like to use a generous amount of glue for this, and I do it on the inside of the stitching so that any oozing is not going to be too much. And it also allows me to handle it. Okay, just kind of eyeballing it there. And my wax paper, and I like to lay the wax paper on top of it, and then I can smooth it around. And it doesn't get on my skin. So any of you who have issues with adhesive like I do, then you can do this little trick, and you will not get the adhesive on you. Just mash it and rub it really good. Apply pressure right on that stitching line. And I don't use a bone folder or any credit card or anything, just using my fingers is good enough. All right, look at how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? And I love it when you do the confetti pieces, get some metallic pieces in there, and that really will catch the light, and it looks so beautiful. Just adds so much charm and character to it. Okay, so now we're going to make the little dangle tassel. We're going to need a bulb pin. Let's see, I think I have a darker, yeah, okay. So I've got a darker navy. I purchased these off of Amazon in a color assortment. And then, let me open this up. Here so I can show it to you better. Okay, so here's the bulb pen. This is a bulb pen. You see how it looks like a little light bulb? Okay. Then they open just like a safety pin. And so then I'll punch the hole after I get this made. And then the chain, I'm not sure if I'm going to put the chain on here. It all depends on if I can find it. Okay, so we're going to take some little scraps of fabric. We're going to cut these in narrow strips with the pinking shears. If you don't have a pair of pinking shears, just use your regular scissors. But I highly recommend pinking shears. And then fiber, more of the netting with some little glitter specks in it. And 2 different colors of the netting that I have here. And that's it. I mean, that, you know, so easy. And then the piece, like I said, to tie around it. And then you attach it back to the little ring hook. And then, but the little charms, I mean, they do. It adds character and charm, right? Yeah. And then our scripture, go ahead and trim that. Alright, I've got to even this up. I'm really good at cutting crooked. Okay, that's better. And I think I might go ahead and ink the edges of this. So I'll set that over here until I get ready to do that. Okay, so this piece of netting I had already had left over from it is perfect. And so this, yeah, yep, exactly. Okay, so this looks to be about 6 inches. Let me see. More or less. Yep, okay, so we want 6-inch strips. So I'm going to leave that there. And now I would like, I don't think I have any. Okay, so I do have this yellow lace. I'm going to use a piece of that. I think it's the right width to go through there. And you want to cut them thin. You don't want, you know, wide, bulky pieces. Let me see if I have any here on my table. Any scraps of whatever, something that might be close in color. Nope. All right, I'll go get some. Okay, so this is what I came up with. So I'm going to separate it out. You just want to layer them. I can shape them after I get them all put together. Not sure about that one yet. Okay, another piece of this. I might tie it with this one or the other, but I'm going to see what I want first. Okay. This needs to be narrow. We're going to trim it down. Okay, now we go. Here it is. This piece has to be trimmed down. My confetti. Okay. All right. Looking good. Pin. And we're going to put those, just curve it and put it through the little opening. They're all through there. The yellow one is wanting to escape. I want him in there. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, there we go. Okay. I think I got him. There. Yeah. And then just pull it so you can eye it and see halfway on each side, and then kind of wiggle it. There we go. All right, I like that. Now, I can take this blue. I think it's going to be good. This is the fiddly part. You gotta just be patient, take your time, don't rush. Just lay it flat. Turn it this way. There we go. Oh, I like that. Okay, pull it tight. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not going to break. Tie a knot. Okay. And trim that off. Even on both sides. I think I did that. Okay. Set this aside. All right. Oh, very nice. Oh, I like that. Okay. Then after I put this signature on it, then I can come here and then I can just poke a hole right here with this. You don't even really need a hole punch. You can just use the bulb pin itself. Get your finger out of the way. Just just to show you, but I do want to put the ring on it. A little jewelry ring. Okay, so that's done. So that's quick and easy. You got your cute little tassel now. Will that look cute? Look at how cute that looks together. Absolutely adorable. Okay, so now we're going to make the pages. I'll get this and glue it on. Oh, I probably would have rather sewn it here and sewn it there, but now that I've got it already glued, I'll just go ahead and glue that in place as well. All right, let's do that now. I like it here, I like it here. I think I'll just do it up there. This is a canvas type of fabric. I get these off of Amazon. Okay, I like that. Very nice. Okay, I can come in here and ink a little bit around the edges. Okay, so now let's get a book page, and I'm thinking I like the nature theme books. That was one of my daughter's children's book. Okay, so we had 8 inches. Okay, so I want to cut this at 8 inches. Bring my cutting mat over so you can see that. Okay, so I'm going to fold the papers now, starting off with the book page. I've trimmed it down. I've trimmed down the pages. Okay, so I'm using a combination of the kids' art paper and just regular printer paper. Now, I shall take this to my sewing machine, and I shall sew these all together, and then I can trim off these afterward. So I will be back quick like a bunny. Okay, just line those up a little better, bring that down there a little bit more, bring that up there a little bit more. Okay, good. Just a wee bit of a gap there and there. All right, so take this and I'm going to punch a hole right about there. And then we're going to open up the little jump ring, I think these are called. You really don't even need a tool. Okay, and then we're gonna wiggle it in there. Ah. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hold on to it better this time because I do not want to lose it. You can see that I might need to open it a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna wiggle it down through here. Okay. This is gonna be tricky. I'll be back. When all else fails, get the tools. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just needed to get that to close. Now we're gonna open up the pen. I'm gonna turn that inside. Here, close that up, and voila. Okay, now next I do have the chains. I have them on this tray. Okay, so I need to look at this. Okay, so I have, yeah, it's going to be a problem. All right, so I don't know if I have any more of the little rings. I need small ones. Pretty sure. I mean, I was surprised I found that one. I was really, really surprised. Okay, let me look around and see if I can find them. All right, so what I want to put on it is, all right, I might put the, okay, here's a teacup and here's a teapot. I like the teacup, that's cute. And then I also have these, which are different colors. I forget what I was using these for. I was making something. Oh, I like that one too. That one's cute. Maybe I'll go with that. All right, so we're going to go with this one. And we just need a ring, so I will find that. Actually, I had them right here next to me in a little tray. I was so happily surprised. All right, so we're just going to put this. And I don't know if I can find the handmade with love charm. I don't see that. Okay, so here we go. A little ring. Hold it with your little tool. Open it up by twisting it away from you and toward you. My daughter taught me how to do this. She's a smarty. And then we're going to put the teapot on here. Close her up. Okay, now wondering, let me look at that a little closer. Okay, so I have the chain. Okay, so I just looped the chain onto that. Okay. I wasn't sure if I put another ring on it. Off again. Okay, so I'm just going to come down a few chains because what I find happens is that those last few ones will break off. This is like really cheap chain. Okay. There we go. Isn't that cute? Look at that. So tea with your friend. Isn't that pretty? Now, wouldn't that give somebody that warm, cozy, fuzzy feeling? You know, wouldn't it? Sure, it would. A true friend is loving at all times. So that lets them know that you look at them as a true friend, and you yourself are their true friend. I think that is so pretty. So I hope this was inspiring to you to join my Happy Mail Hugs and Stitches challenge with Linda and myself. And you can sign up in the comments on this video. If you're already a member of my Facebook group, then you can go ahead and comment on this video that I will post in the group. That will encourage others to join as well. I would really appreciate that. Really trying to get more projects being shown that are being made, and I'm hoping that everybody will jump on board making these projects, because these are really simple and easy. I think this is a very simple and easy to do project. You saw me do it from start to finish. Extremely easy to do. You don't have to add the jewelry charms. You know, you can just make the little tassel minus that. But if you already have, like, maybe some broken jewelry chain laying around, an old necklace chain laying around, you can, you know, cut that. Some snip pliers kind of a thing can be used for that. And you can make one of these and give it to someone. And you don't have to tell us who you're gifting it to or who you made it for. Maybe you made it for yourself. Maybe you need a hug. Maybe this makes you feel loved and special. We have to show our own self-compassion and love. Self-care, that's a big thing. So slow living, slow stitching is what my channel here is all about. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you are going to participate in this. And you can reach me by email if you want to join my Sunshine Makers Club. If you ever want to send me happy mail, send me some hugs in the mail, I would love that. And but just think of who you can give a hug to by making one of these adorable little journals. And it didn't take very long at all. And so, I mean, this one here, I don't even know if I started writing in this one yet. No, I have not. Okay. And then the bookmark, isn't the bookmark beautiful? So the next video, I will show you how to make the bookmark. So please subscribe to my channel so you can follow along with this Happy Mail Hugs and Stitches challenge. And I would love for you to visit Linda's channel and check out her Hugs and Stitches projects as well. She has some cool ones also. So whether you make the ones you're finding here on my channel or something that you see on her channel, either way, we would love for you to be a part of this and to participate. I think I'll add some fiber onto this. I think it needs it needs some fuzziness going on, which is out there in the other room, but I'll post a picture that will be in the final picture of this video presentation. You will see that in the thumbnail. Okay, so, I mean, this is really, I love this already. So now I'm sitting here thinking about which one of my special friends could use this. I have 2 packages ready to go to 2 friends that I have been working on for months. Finally have them. I just need the box because I'm not going to put them in an envelope. I don't want them to get crushed. They're absolutely beautiful gifts, paper gifts and things. And so I've just been now procrastinating around waiting to get the box, which I need to go to the dollar store and see if they have those. So then this one, now I will have to come up with who is going to receive this one. But I'm so happy that I finally got on board with this, because after going through Hurricane Helene, which was very mild for us, but then Milton was the big whopper. We have not had one of that magnitude in a number of years since Ian. But we have not had any major house damage since 2017. I don't know what storm that was, but at any rate. And then Ian, I think, was 2022, so I don't know because it's a blur. I don't really remember. So, but anyway, I'm so happy. I'm gonna post this video. Can't wait to see all of y'all's comments and hear, how did you like the project? Let me know where part of the world you're watching from, and if you're gonna participate, I would love that. It would make me so happy. So stay safe, keep creating in the sunshine, and be sure to watch the next video, and then stay tuned for the upcoming video, making the bookmark. So when you subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified when my next videos are coming out. All right, so be on the lookout for that. And I appreciate your being here with me today. Bye-bye.